Here I already have the metal basket stuff cut out. This one, the center section was just cut out. I have it all smoothed down and nice and shiny and ready to weld. That last piece on the arm has to be cut off, but I don't have a picture showing that removed. So this is a test fit of how I planned on putting the whole thing back together. And here you can see that the center section more or less sits flush with the swing arm. The angled piece is about to get cut off, folded down, and welded to the rest of the center section. But here's how it fits lined up with the tubes. And here it's folded down, welded up, and repositioned and tacked on. You can see at the bottom I had to kick it out a little bit to match the angle of the swing arm. But it's more or less sitting flush with the swing arm as opposed to 6 inches out from the back. These are the JCR plates that I got to use instead of the Smittybilt plates with a lip that I'm putting on them. And of course, this is how they look when you get them from JCR. They're just flat and they just stop. And this is the piece that I cut out to weld on to the quarter guards. And this is what they look like when I welded them on before they got ground down and smoothed out. And this is the latch that comes with it that I took out since I'm using the Destaco latch. And the hole that's left over after the latch and handle were removed. Now this is the initial fit up of the Destaco latch and where I planned on putting it, but it's not going to work. So I made this plate to mount it to, so it would be bolted on flat. And it's just tacked in place right now. Now you can see the latch sits flat and it's going to be able to use all 4 bolts. And there's the plate fully burned in. And of course that's with the holes for the latch to bolt to. And that's exactly where the latch is going to be when it's bolted on. All right, got the tire carrier all welded back together. Didn't touch that and didn't touch that weld. Everything else got cut off. Anybody who knows what the Smittybilt tire carrier looks like, it sticks out about 6 inches further than that. Got it as flush as I could. Burn those in right there. Got a fat weld down there. That's actually 2, because right here I was a little off my mark. There's the back side of that one. Then I just welded these gussets on because of course when it comes from Smittybilt, it comes out and then goes down, right? Down onto the face of this. So it has a lot more support. So I just had this welded onto the main tube, had no support. So I put these gussets on. Give it a little something anyway, I don't know. I don't know if it's actually gonna help much. I got them angled. So they look curved, but they're straight. Hit those from every side, if you can see them. Got them on the back sides. This one I had to cut around the the plate on top of here. I had to cut 3/16 off of it. These are 1/4 inch gussets. Hit them on the back side. Hit them on the front side. Still a little warm. So I'm thinking this isn't gonna go anywhere. These kind of look like crap because I did it standing up like this and tried to go around it like an idiot instead of standing it up on end. But whatever. There are my JCR plates. I don't know why they have the lines in them. I'm going to have to hit those with a little bit more paint. And here is the bumper itself. Got this welded on with a little tiny gusset down there. And then this for the Destaco latch. I'm going to slap it all together just to see what it looks like. And then it's off to the powder coater to get it sandblasted down and get rid of this crap texture. It's probably going to cost me $50 more than if I would have paid full price for the bumper, because I told y'all I got a smoking deal. But whatever. It'll look a million times better. The tire will be 6 to 8 inches closer to the tailgate. I don't need spot for a jerry can. I have all that crap over there that I was going to reuse on here, but I'm just going to throw it away. Most likely I might trim it around this and throw it on anyway just for something to be there, but I doubt it. Just extra weight that's not necessary. New nut strips. All right, let me go ahead and slap it all together and we'll check her out. All right, and that's what it's looking like. Fully built. Essentially the same as a factory one from this side, except it doesn't have all that stupid crap filling in these holes. If anybody needs these, hit me up, let me know. You can have them free. I test fitted this with the tire and the jack on there. I found that this first hole right here is perfect. The gap did not change at all. I'm going to get a piece of Delrin plastic, and the goal is to have it go from about here over to there. The thickness of this for support. Although I can't possibly understand how this would change. So, here's what these look like. A little bit better angle of them. I should have gone the other direction to keep it all even. Here's the Destaco latch. I also welded this plate on here because this hole was, I guess, I don't know where it came to, probably about right there maybe. This is the kind with the lock on it. So this will never, it won't open. Push it. Boom. Swing her open. There it is. I hope this holds, man. All right. Here's this again. This is a little better angle because it was on the floor before. Kind of hard to see, I would imagine. So instead of having that stupid little lever latch that freezes shut, because we get a crap load of freezing rain and sleet and snow and regular rain here all winter. So I'd like to be able to open this. That's why I did this. And apparently that latch goes to crap and you can't open it even if it's not frozen shut. But from what I've heard, it freezes shut constantly, and I don't want that. So you just push this. Boom. Push that in. And it locks. And you're done. You're set. Guaranteed that's not going to rattle. And there we have it. So that's where we're at now. I got to trim these bolts right there. Once I have this on and I have it set, definitely set where it's going to be, I have to trim those bolts. That's it. Just about flush. So I think the tailgate comes to about here. So I think what I'm going to do on the backside is I'm either going to do Rotopacks, a Rotopacks mount, but those are cheesy. Or a folding table that folds down like that, which would be sweet. I don't know how often I'd use it, and I don't want it to rattle. I'm pretty much designing this thing to not rattle a bit. So, we'll see. All right, that's that. And this is what it looks like with the tire mounted up. And this is on a Harbor Freight welding table, by the way, 40 bucks. It's holding like over 200 pounds right now. Anyway, you see how close it is now. See what it looks like from the back or from the front side. Just about perfect. I might even be able to come down one more notch on the bolts. I have to see once this thing's mounted. I don't know how easy it's going to be to, I'll probably leave it right where it's at, actually. Just so I can... Perfect. That's that. So, we'll be back. Oh, and here's that lip on these. I never showed that. I realized that. That's what it looks like, fully ground down, smoothed out, ready to go. Essentially to emulate the factory caps, because they wrap around. There's the nut strips, just a set of factory nut strips. I think they're made by Crown or something like that. Got the Tompkin license plate bracket that kicks it off to the side. I was going to have the plate in the middle, but I don't like it. And the wiring would be a pain in the butt. So that just makes it easier in general. And there we are. Comments, questions, anything, leave it below. Let me know what you think. And don't worry, Chevy guys, I'll be posting up a lot of videos as soon as car show season's over. Like, subscribe, all that stuff that everybody says. You know the routine.